Hi, my name's Steve Bowersock, and I'm with Bowersock Gallery here in Provincetown. We're gearing up for our Monder Male II exhibition, which kicks off tomorrow night between 6 and 8 o'clock. Normally we have open receptions and so forth, but this one we're going to do a virtual show and try to engage everybody into the mix. But in the meantime, I'm here with Heather Morgan, and we're going to be talking about a couple pieces that she submitted, which are fantastic. If you go to Bowersock Gallery /Modern Male 2, you'll be able to see both Morgan's pieces. So Morgan, welcome to the gallery, and thanks for doing the interview. How are you doing?
I'm doing great in this new normal.
Right? I know. It's something new we're all going to have to get used to. So when you submitted your work, both Janae and I were both, Janae McCartan, by the way, to everybody listening, was one of the jurors, and we were both excited to see Morgan's work, or Heather's work, submitted for the show. So how do you feel your work was related to this exhibition?
Oh, I was really excited about the theme because I've been a figure painter for about 25 years now, and whenever I've approached the male, I've always had a sort of perspective that sort of challenges the most celebrated aspects of masculinity, and when I first started out, that was unusual. Things like vulnerability and extravagant displays of emotion, things that aren't typically associated with the ideal male. And but today, that's really quite different and not as unusual, but it's still something that I really love. And I feel like today the greater acceptance of those ideas, that men can possess elegance and greater emotional expression, that it's not just the province of artists and women to be hyper emotional and just really extravagant with their emotions. That's something that people are really interested in today and seem to want to celebrate more. So it's
I agree. That's sort of like when we did this last year. I teamed up with Julie Beck, artist Julie Beck, and we were talking. There's so many female nude paintings, and there's so many this, but how, like she said, what does today's modern male look like in this new world that we're in? And it was such a successful that I wanted to do it for this year. So it was very exciting to see the diversity. And for us, we had some transgender paintings. It was amazing to see how the youth is embracing just like this neutral mentality of what male female is. So both Janae and I were excited about the talent of work that was submitted.
Exactly. When you're talking about these things today, you're not speaking a language that people can't understand anymore. If you're expressing this different range of what it means to be a man, that it can fall anywhere in a great spectrum. You're a voice in a choir now. There's so many more people doing a variety of expression.
I agree. I think the artwork is more vocal than ever, especially with what we're going through. So for us, seeing this diversity in the show, last year we had a lot, but this year it was more wide ranged in the submissions this year, which was very exciting to jury. I know you did a cover, by the way, for someone famous in Provincetown. Can you tell our viewers who that was?
The favorite son of Provincetown, John Waters, the Pope of Trash.
I know Janae told me that, and I was like, that's awesome. I'm hoping he comes down and sees your pieces.
I hope he'll recognize them. He actually owns quite a few portrait miniatures of mine, and that's how
nice.
he came to know my work. I had gifted him a couple of them, and he really liked them, especially a small portrait of Johnny Mathis that I gave him. He was so excited to get that. And
wow.
And so, yeah, it was an honor for me to be approached to work with him on the cover, with him as a fan of the paintings and, me as a fan of his entire body of work and influence on the culture.
Yeah, that is pretty impressive. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Well, we're running out of time, folks, but I wanted to introduce you folks to Heather Morgan's work. And please stop in this weekend. That show kicks off tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. And the show runs until July 24th. Thank you, Morgan, for taking the time and allowing me to get to know you a little bit more.
Thank
The big
you.
thing
It's
that I
gonna be
don't get
a
it.
beautiful show.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, and I hope to see you again. And I'll probably see you up in New Hampshire.
Yes, definitely.
And also, folks, before I leave, we're doing a live on YouTube and on Facebook tomorrow. Again, thank you, Heather.
Yes, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.